Good morning, students. Welcome back to the science class, virtual classroom for class 4th. Today we will discuss the second chapter from your science book, Tooth Care. What is tooth care? Teeth and tooth care is a very important part. But before that, let us go back over what we had learned in the previous lesson. You remember we are talking about food, what is the importance of food, how food is digested in our body. And if you remember perfectly that digestion, the entire process starts from the teeth itself. It breaks down the food into smaller parts and digestion begins in our mouth. So teeth is a very important part. And at your age, you must also learn about the teeth care, proper teeth care, so that your teeth lasts, strong teeth lasts throughout your life. But before that, let us briefly recap what we had learned in the previous chapter. Please look back. Now, everybody knows that human teeth, it's very important part because there is a saying we used to say that teeth is the only part of human body that we know the value of only when it is gone. Teeth हम लोगों का शरीर का वही एकमात्र पार्ट है जो रहते हुए उसका कीमत हम लोग नहीं समझते। जब वो चले जाते हैं तो अभी हम लोग समझते हैं कि दांत का क्या असली कीमत था। So let us talk about teeth. You already know that human beings have two sets of teeth. The primary set of teeth that you had when you were a baby, those teeth were called milk teeth. These are temporary teeth. About 20 teeth make a set of milk teeth, and these teeth fall as you grow up, come from baby to young boy or girl, these teeth fall down. And a new set of teeth, which are permanent teeth. In a mature person, there are 32, 16 in the upper jaw, 16 in the lower jaw. This new set of teeth is more important. Let us look at some of the figures of this, how these teeth are set in our jaws, and also learn the essential functions of teeth, right? So let us first look at the figures and the function of the teeth. Look at the slides. These are the set of temporary teeth. You will see that 10 in the lower jaw, 10 in the upper jaw, 20 teeth. Actually, if you note it carefully, you will understand better that there are 2 and 2, 4 teeth are missing here in each jaw, that is the premolars are missing here. Also the number of incisors are less when you are child. So this is the difference between the temporary teeth and the permanent teeth. If you look at the permanent teeth, you will see that now the incisors are 3 and 3, they have increased in number. 2 and 2 premolars, total 8 premolars in the upper and lower jaw. They are now here. And also the molars have increased by number 4. 2 and 2, 4 molars, 8 premolars. They have increased in number from that 20 set. Now, what all these teeth do, basically, they help us fundamentally in 4 ways. Number one is, of course, teeth help us to bite and chew food. In fact, our digestion, process of digestion starts from our mouth when teeth chews and bites the food into smaller parts. But they have also some other important functions. They help us speaking clearly. Then they give shape to our face, keep our face safely. And also, if you have clean teeth, it makes our smile beautiful. You see, the three functions are very easy to understand. Food, teeth help us speak clearly, particularly the dant word, ta, tha, da, dha, no. Unless the tooth is there, these particular sounds cannot be produced. All will be ta, tha, da, dha, but no ta, tha, da, dha, no. So this is, teeth helps us speak clearly. Secondly, it gives a shape to our face. You have seen a lot of old persons who have lost their teeth, their face looks a little shriveled. And also, teeth makes our smile beautiful. If you have healthy teeth, your smile is beautiful. If you have bad teeth, your smile is horrible. Now, the most important function is that teeth helps us chew, bite and chew our food. And the food, the digestion begins from that. The food is broken into small parts. We have different kinds of teeth for different function of chewing. Like we have incisors. This we are talking about the permanent teeth in the adults. Incisors. Incisors can be also called the cutting teeth. It helps us cut the food. You understand, in your own mouth there are 4 incisors on the upper jaw and 4 on the lower. That helps us cut the food, bite the food. And then we have canines. Canines are the tearing teeth. Tear. That teeth we tear something like meat, hot chapatis. These 4 on the 4 corners of our mouth, just beside the incisors. They are also called the dog teeth. And then we have broad, fat, strong teeth called premolars. They are also called crushing. They help crush the food into tiny pieces. They just beside the canines they are there. And finally, the innermost part of our upper and lower on the left side, they are called molars. They are called grinding. You see, the 4 parts of the set of teeth, they have different functions. Incisors, they cut the food. If they are a little hard, canines help us tear it. Premolars crush it into small parts, and finally molars crush it further into very, very tiny particles. So molars are also broader than the premolars. 6 molars in each jaw. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. And in the lower jaw, 3 on that side. So you see 4 incisors, 4 incisors. There are 8 incisors, including both jaws. And canines, 2, 4 canines. Molars, 6, 12. And premolars, 4. 32 teeth we have. In total 32, 16 in the upper jaw, 16 in the lower jaw. Please so that you remember it perfectly, look at this figure, and also we are showing to you through the slide. We explain the structure of each tooth, how it is structured. Please look at the picture very carefully and note each part of the diagram so that you know we can go to the next part, the structure of teeth. Please look at the slide. Carefully look at the picture, either on the screen or if you have the book, you can also look at it. Every single tooth is like a plant. Like a tree, it is planted in the soil. In the same way, a tooth is embedded in a socket of the jawbone. It is set in our bone. It has 3 parts. The part that we see upwards over the jawbone, gums, that part is called crown. And the middle part is called neck. And just like a tree, the lower part that is embedded in our bone, in our jaws, we cannot see it because of our gum. That part is called root. The outer white part of the tooth is enamel. You know, enamel is the hardest part in our body, not the bones as we often think of. Enamel is the hardest part. Beneath the enamel, that is the main part of the tooth, which is called dentine. Now, its dentine surrounds the pulp which lies in the center of the tooth. It is very soft, all made of soft tissues, and if somehow this enamel decays and the decay reaches the pulp through dentine, you see this pulp is made up of blood vessels, veins and nerves. So the toothache really starts when the decay reaches this pulp section. So you have got the structure of the teeth, because if somewhere this structure is disturbed, then we get a toothache. Daant ke dard is very dangerous if you have already suffered from toothache. Like it disturbs the whole system of our life. So, how this toothache happens? It happens because the upper enamel, the protective part of the teeth, it gets decayed and the nerves inside, they get exposed. It happens because we don't take care of the teeth properly. There are some acid forms on the teeth, plaque forms, and acid comes out of it. There are lots of harmful microbes in the air. They are born in the upper part of our teeth. If the enamels get dirty, this we are discussing in the next part. And what happens if the tooth is disturbed, if the tooth is sick, tooth is decayed, the effects must be. And what are the ways we must take precaution? Do you brush your teeth enough time in the proper way? and also take the right kind of food like calcium, different minerals to keep your teeth healthy. This we will discuss in 2 slides in this part of the discussion. Please be very careful, it's very important for your lifestyle. Now, so that you take the following part very seriously, look at some horrible pictures. How neglecting the proper brushing of teeth, not taking care of your teeth daily, how painful and how ugly diseases can occur inside your mouth. These pictures are here just as a warning to you. You know, the effects of tooth decay. What happens in tooth decay? It may cause many of them. Your tooth may get hole or cavities. There is terrible pain. Your mouth smells foul, bad smell when you talk. And also some microbes, germs go inside from your teeth, inside your digestive system, and stomach disorder happens. And very soon your teeth, you will lose the teeth. आपका याद होगा, टीथ वही पार्ट है जो खोने के बाद ही हम लोग जिसका कीमत समझते हैं. And also the gums, masura. You may be bleeding from the gums also. So, how to avoid such fate that you have a very nice set of teeth, that is all of your parents, everybody wants it. You see, with proper care, it is never too late. You can even start today and have a smile, like such a sweet, full teeth smile that everybody enjoys. What to do is taking proper care. Listen very carefully also. We will also show a video to you about it. Brush your teeth twice a day, once in the morning and once before going to bed at night. About your diet, you must eat salads, fruits and nuts. It will make your teeth strong. You cannot avoid chocolates and sweetmeats, sweets, etc. but candy, but do not eat too many of them. Sugar present in them may cause tooth decay. And always wash your mouth just after having some sweet. Wash or rinse, kulla karna, rinse. Wash or rinse your mouth every time after eating food, and especially chocolates and sweetmeats. You should drink enough milk, because you see milk contains calcium, and calcium makes your teeth strong. And get your teeth checked by a dentist at least twice a year, not often, but make it a rule to visit a dentist at least twice a year. And this is the proper way of brushing. Look at the picture, but if you don't follow it properly, okay, we have a video for you to look at. Also look at the video carefully.
रवि, मना किया ना राहुल के साथ मत खेला करो. कविता प्लीज, राहुल को हमारे बच्चों से दूर रखो.
ऐसा क्या कर दिया उसने?
क्या कर दिया? अरे दांतों की स्टंट सिखाता है बच्चों को.
स्टंट 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 करता ये स्टंट, मजबूत दांतों से सबको सिखाता ये अनशन स्टंट. बेटा बड़ा ही चल तुम्हारा. बस इतनी सी बात, इन्हें बबूल टूथपेस्ट दो.
सिर्फ टूथपेस्ट बदलने से ही दांत मजबूत नहीं बनता. इसके लिए सही तरीका पता होना चाहिए, जिसके बारे में टूथपेस्ट कंपनी आपको कभी नहीं बताएंगे. नंबर 1, क्या आप अपने टूथब्रश को पेस्ट से पूरे कवर कर लेते हैं? अगर आप ऐसा करते हैं तो आज से इस आदत को छोड़ दें. अक्सर टीवी एड्स में दिखाया जाता है कि ब्रश पूरी तरह से टूथपेस्ट से भरा होता है. दरअसल वो तरीका गलत है. अगर आप किसी डेंटिस्ट से पूछेंगे कि कितने टूथपेस्ट इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए तो वो आपको रेकमेंड करेंगे कि एक मटर के दाने जितने। टूथपेस्ट पूरा मुंह झक से भरने के लिए नहीं होता, ये सिर्फ दांतों में इस्तेमाल करने के लिए ही होता है। नंबर 2, डॉक्टर्स कहते हैं कि अगर आप हेल्थी दांत चाहते हो तो रोजाना आपके दांतों को सुबह और रात में 2 बार ब्रश करें। और कई लोग इस चक्कर में अपने दांतों को जोर जोर से ब्रश करते हैं। अगर आप सोचते हैं कि दांतों को जोर जोर से ब्रश करने से आपका दांत ज़्यादा वाइट हो जाएंगे तो आप गलत है, बल्कि उल्टा आपके मसूड़े जख्मी हो जाएंगे। अगर आप लगातार अपने दांतों को इस तरह से ब्रश करेंगे तो हो सकता है आपके मसूड़े छिल भी जाए, जिससे आपको तकलीफ से गुजरना पड़ सकता है। दांतों को 2 मिनट से ज़्यादा और फास्ट ब्रश करने से दांतों में बहुत ज़्यादा सेंसिटिव हो जाता है, जिसके बाद आपको गर्म या ठंडा खाना खाने में दर्द महसूस होगा। इसीलिए अपने दांतों को हेल्दी बनाने के लिए स्लोली ब्रश करें। नंबर 3, जोर लगाकर और फास्ट ब्रश करने से टूथब्रश भी जल्दी खत्म हो जाता है, जो आपके दांतों को नुकसान पहुंचा सकते हैं। कभी भी सस्ते वाले टूथब्रश से ब्रश ना करें क्योंकि वो बहुत ही सख्त होता है, इसीलिए अच्छे टूथब्रश यूज़ करें जो बहुत ही सॉफ्ट हो। नंबर 4, कुछ लोगों का हॉरिजॉन्टल ब्रश करने का आदत होता है। अगर आप भी ऐसा करते हैं तो वो आदत आपके दांतों को नुकसान कर सकता है। डेंटिस्ट की माने तो हमेशा आपको 45 डिग्री एंगल पर ही दांतों को ब्रश करना चाहिए। दांतों की इनर सरफेस एरिया को भी ब्रश करना चाहिए और लास्ट में जेंटल तरीके से अपने टांग को भी ब्रश करें। लेकिन टांग को ब्रश करते समय इस बात पर ख्याल रखें कि ब्रश पर ज़्यादा प्रेशर ना डालें। नंबर 5, कम्प्लीटली दांतों को ब्रश करने के बाद आप अपना मुंह को पानी से अच्छे से वॉश करें। चाहे तो आप फ्लोराइड माउथ वॉश भी यूज़ में ले सकते हो, लेकिन सबसे जो बेस्ट तरीका है वो है सॉल्ट वाटर से वॉश करना, क्योंकि सॉल्ट वाटर खराब बैक्टीरिया को ख़त्म कर देता है। तो
this is technically our lessons are ended, but as well we are adding a small extra discussion here. It will help you understand your science subject in the future a little better. We will discuss about microbes. We are already talking about microbes affecting our health. What are microbes? Microbes are very small and simple organisms. It cannot be seen through naked eyes. Even microbes are often not seen through ordinary microscope. These microbes can be harmful and also beneficial. Some microbes help us, some microbes harm us. Basically, harmful microbes are called germs. Let us have a quick look at different types of microscopic organisms called microbes. It will be helpful in your studies in the further chapters. Please look. Microbes cannot be seen even through an ordinary microscope, but they are found everywhere: air, soil, water, plants. They may be useful or harmful, but harmful microbes are called germs. Microbes are of 4 types: bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. We'll describe them one by one. First, bacteria. Look at the different types of bacteria. Bacteria are microscopic organisms. They are made up of single cell, unicellular. They may be spherical, round, or rod-shaped. They cause diseases like typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, etc. Second type of microbes are protozoa. They are also unicellular. Food poisoning happens because of protozoa. Also malaria and dysentery. These are also caused by protozoa. Next, fungi. Fungus is the singular, fungi is the plural. Fungi can be unicellular or multicellular, both kinds. They usually grow on decaying matter, the matter that is dead and now is decaying. Skin diseases like ringworm, athlete's feet, these are caused by fungi. And lastly, the viruses. Viruses are the smallest type of microbe. They cause diseases like dengue, flu, polio, common cold. Most important, you will know a virus, that is COVID-19, that pandemic for which we are suffering. Everybody in the world is suffering at the same time. In fact, we are here in the virtual classroom. That pandemic is also caused by a virus. So we have finished with the second chapter of your book. Go through this video at least twice and then read the book. Reading the book is very important because it will give you more command over your subject, and also it will help you learn using English in different contexts. It will improve your English language. And then do the exercises seriously. We will meet very soon with the next part of our science class, with the next chapter. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and utilize this period of time very seriously. We will meet again very soon. Till then, thank you.